Hello, it's April and welcome to Snapdragon Hollow. Today I thought I would bring you into my crafting space and share with you my gallery wall here. This is a wall here, again in my Fiber Arts craft room that I share with my pantry room. And I have painted the wall one of my favorite colors, this mustard yellow here. And I'll share with you some of the items on this gallery wall as well as a few other things in this room. This is the space here where I do my needle felting. This is my needle felting desk here. It opens up like so here. And then I can get out my needle felting here. I have some drawers for my needles. That way they stay safe from the grandkiddos. And here's the hedgehog that I've been working on forever. I've only got the shape of the body so far, so I've really got to get to work on that. I love spending time needle felting, and I definitely want to do more of that. Here is the wall that I keep my needle felting felts and embroidery floss in this little card catalog style little cabinet here. So I've just got all the different items here. These are some of my patterns and projects. More patterns, and again, embroidery floss. And here's where I put my felts, my colored wool felts. Just got them separated by color. So that is where I get my supplies there. You can see my little display here on top. I'm actually just kind of working on this. I normally keep a little rack here, like a seed rack that I fill with snacks for my grandkids. But I'm thinking about switching it up here. I have this old vintage 1980s radio here and this vintage 1970s toy soldier doll here. Here's the tag on that doll. It's Animal Fair 1977. This is a doll that I hunted for forever. I had it again as a child, and then it met a sad fate when one of my rescue dogs, when me and my husband first got married, one of our rescue dogs destroyed my entire doll collection one day when I was gone. It was very, very sad. So I've spent years kind of hunting them back down, and this one was the final piece of the puzzle. So I really do love this little old doll here, my little toy soldier doll. Up above that is a little tapestry that I found and put a border on years and years ago, but I've just always loved that. So that is sort of the side view here where I work in my station. I keep some of my supplies in totes under the desk and in these little suitcases that kind of match the room. Over to the side here, this is my pantry area, and on the top you can see some of my doll collections as well as my Brambly hedge. One day I'll have to do a more in-depth look at all of my Brambly hedge figures here. They're really cute. And then these are just some dolls. I found this hedgehog, as you may have seen in one of my videos after a doll show. I picked up this adorable little hedgehog. I found her in the box in almost brand new condition at the thrift store, little Anne of Green Gables doll. And then I found her the same day and I just couldn't pass her up. I thought she was really cute. And then this is just sort of decorated in a country theme here with my log cabin and covered wagon here. Just some pioneer vibes there. And the chickens, here you'll see in a minute who they belong to. They are from the Sunshine family. So these are the chicken and rooster from the Sunshine family. And then over here in front of my light, I have the Sunshine family cow. So that's just a glance at some of the rest of the room here. Again, the other half of this room is my pantry. But now back to my gallery wall here. So up on the top here, I have a picture that reminded me of the Bremerton musicians. I don't know if it's exactly the correct animals from the Bremerton musicians, but I just loved it. So a couple years back I picked that up and I thought it looked nice. So now I think I'll go ahead and grab a chair so that I can get a better view of these curio boxes up on the top of the wall. So here's the first little box on the wall. So this is the box that I initially intended to do with a general store theme. Now I have a different general store project that I want to work on. But for now I'm going to go ahead and leave this up here. I may restyle this at some point. My pantry here is a general store theme. That's kind of the theme that I'm going for with my pantry. Up in the top we have the Mattel's The Littles bathroom. I just thought that was a cute spot for it, as well as some of the Mattel Littles toys here, the rocking horse and wagon. Then I've just got some general store items here, some sacks of food and barrels of food, and pots and pans and a wash tub and things like that. Over in this box here, we have more Brambly Hedge figures. And then in this little box here, I have little glass animals that as a family we collected for years when we would go to the beach and we would eat out at a wonderful restaurant called Pig and Pancake. They make wonderful buckwheat pancakes. That's one of my favorite things to get there. But they had a little store attached, and in the store they sold these little glass animals. And so over the years we would get some every time we went to the beach. So that is where I'm keeping those teeny tiny things. I think I need to hook them down with museum wax, but for now they are fine. And then in this box I have another Brambly Hedge figure. Then the next row down we have some of my doll collection here, and this is the Sunshine Family. This is one of my all-time favorite doll collections. I had this set as a child, and this definitely went on the list of toys that I wanted to collect, and I just love it. I made sure to have the grandma and grandpa because, of course, I am a grandma, and we love being grandparents. My husband and I love being grandma and grandpa. So I always enjoy displaying grandma and grandpa dolls here. Looks like grandma's holding a baby. Then we've got the other dolls here. We've got the dog and the cat to go along with our cow and chickens. This grandfather clock is, of course, the incorrect scale. I put it back there because I wanted something for that space, but one day I would love to find or make a grandfather clock in a better scale or get some other decoration and a picture for the top of their room there. And we've set out a lantern and grandma's sewing basket. And the grandpa there is holding the Bible. And the grandma is reading Mother Goose nursery rhymes to her grandchildren. Another of my favorites too. So that is the Sunshine Family, and sometime in the future I'll have to share some of the other items that I've collected for the Sunshine Family. We'll have to do a video just about the Sunshine Family someday. And then we have this here. This is the Mattel The Littles. And I have collected the majority of this collection besides the dollhouse. So I've got the little living room set here, as you can see. I've added some other dollhouse accessories like the clock and the picture, but all the rest of this furniture is from the Mattel The Littles, as well as their little piano in the back there. I just love that. I love these little dolls. And these next dolls here, also like the Sunshine Family, which I forgot to mention is made by Mattel in the 1970s. These are also made by Mattel during the same time period. I believe 1973 are the year these dolls were made, which is the year I was born. I really love them. I think that they're so cute. They are called Star Spangled dolls, again from Mattel. And we have the Pioneer and the Indian Maiden here. And they're sitting with some dollhouse miniatures. I've got a little bee skep there, a spinning wheel, and a lantern. And I intend to find a good picture for up between them as well. I would love to collect more of the Star Spangled dolls, but for now, these are the two that I have. And so then moving down, we have this next cube over here. And this is more of the Mattel Littles, the Littles dolls here. They're sitting around the kitchen table. All of the Littles, Mattel Littles furniture is die cast, which I really, really love. See if you can kind of see in there. It's a little bit dark. Let me see if I can move my light in there a bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now this piece here is from Temu. If you saw one of my early Temu hauls, you may recognize that, but I thought that the scale fit pretty nicely there, so I tucked it in this room for now. It is plastic, of course, but again, the parts of the chair here are cast iron, as is the table and the little old-fashioned stove that I just love. So that is this collection of the Mattel Littles dolls. They're very similar in size to the Little Kiddles. Next, we just have some odds and ends here that I'll share with you. We've got some mushroom little pictures here in frames. I picked up these on clearance from the Victorian Trading Company a couple years back there, and I just love them. I love mushrooms. And I also found this wooden mushroom print here. I believe I found that on Amazon, and if I can find the link to that, I will link that down below. I will also, by the way, try to find the link to all these little shadow boxes. I don't know that they make this set anymore. I do hope that they bring it back. It's one of my favorite sets, and I would love to get more. But I do know that they still sell these sets here. This set came as a 6-piece set here. All 6 of those came in a set together, so they were wonderful, and I do hope they bring that set back again. Then we've got some dollhouse books here. This little figure is called Morris, I believe. I collected a lot of urban vinyl toys over the years, and these are particularly cute and kind of fit the vibe of the room. Got more Dollhouse minis, some little books and seed packets, and sewing material there, and more tools, gardening, and a little bird cage. So just some little miniatures in that box that I thought looked cute. And then this final little cabinet here, I've got more of the little Morris, they are antlered cats, and let me show you something cute about these. In the back of his hood, let's see if I can get it to focus, are two little tiny mice, and I just love these. I think they're so whimsical. So those, we have another little vinyl figure here. It is supposed to be a little rabbit that is dressed up as the little prince, so I liked that one. We've got a couple little miniature tea tins here from World Market. And then we have some of my vintage dolls here. These three on this side here. I've got her, this little tiny, looks like Frozen Charlotte or something. But I loved that it had this beautiful dress on it. I got her at a doll show that I went to in October. Then I got these two girls. They are not super vintage. I think that they're like maybe from the 50s or something like that. I can't remember what the lady said, if they're from the 50s or 60s or whatever. They're meant to be reproductions of an earlier style of doll, but I really loved that they were matching dresses. When I was at the doll show, I picked up the red one first, and I really liked her. I liked the vibrant dress and stuff, and then I decided I couldn't leave her little twin there, so then I went back to the booth and picked up the blue one as well. So I thought that they looked pretty cute there. I think that those look nice. And then this one is really super special. This is was my grandma's, and she gave me a baggie years ago, and in it came with this doll and these two little dolls here. She sewed a lot, so I don't know if she actually sewed these dresses or if perhaps her mother sewed them for her. So I don't know where she got this, or again, if that is a reproduction or what. I would love to do more research on that. It is sure special though, because it was my grandma's, and she gave that to me years ago because she knew that I was getting into doll collecting a little bit. Then again, these little dolls down here, these are plastic, just little plastic dolls. Now, I don't know if she made the dresses for these or what, but I'd like to think she probably did. She was, again, quite the seamstress. She actually had a Barbie doll clothing business for years where she would make beautiful ball gowns for Barbie dolls and sell them at local craft fairs. For years and years she did that, and as a kid I used to tag along with her and help her out at her booth, and she had quite a little following of Barbie fans that would purchase her beautiful gowns. Anyway, so there's a solid chance that she made these, or her mother did, but I don't know for sure. And again, those are just little plastic ones. Same with this little plastic baby. I had little plastic babies like that myself as a kid, and I know my mother did as well. Then I've got my little sign here. Again, this is just one of those urban vinyl collectible toys, and I just particularly liked that it said "Make tea, not war," because I love tea time. So thought that was really, really cute. So that is my doll gallery wall here with some miniatures and some of my doll collections. Not all of my doll collections, but my favorite ones here, especially, again, the Sunshine Family dolls here. Those are my favorite doll collection, I believe. And I really do love these Mattel Littles as well. I think that they're great. And of course, I love dollhouse miniatures as well. You've seen some of the dollhouses that I have in here before as well. My little dollhouse and dollhouse cabinet are in this room as well. And I'm currently working on fixing those up for the spring. So hopefully I'll be able to share about that soon coming up as well. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at my gallery wall, as well as some of my dolls here in my craft and sewing room. I hope to share with you soon some of my needle felting. I think I'll spend a bit more time on that hedgehog today, and hopefully I can come back and share that with you as well. Thank you for stopping by Snapdragon Hollow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.